welcome back to the channel, Motorcycle Repair Torbay. I'm Kevin, Chief Mechanic. Nah, I think Ash is the Chief Mechanic, really, isn't you, Ash?
Yeah.
Anyway, we've got this Lex Motor Venom here. It's coming for a service. The guy's mentioned, or customer, that the clocks are flashing when you turn the ignition on. So we'll just show you that. First time we've seen this fault. I've already taken it apart and diagnosed it, but we thought we'd make this video to show everybody what the fault is, because I think it's going to be quite a common problem on these bikes as they get older. Let's turn the ignition on. So we've got that. So all the background lights are flashing. We've got nothing on the LCD. You know, at first we thought it might have been a bad connection or maybe possibly water in the clocks. But what I do, I get on, strip it down, and we can show you what this problem is, and hopefully if you've got the same problem, you can diagnose it yourself. But I would say this actually, that these clocks will need to be replaced, but I'll show you why. There's 4 bolts that hold this headlight unit on. I'll show you where they are. So you've got one here towards the top, you've got one down below, and there's 2 on the other side. You just take these 2 off and the whole headlight unit just comes forward. Okay, so you pull this off, like I just mentioned. Now, normally there would be a proper headlight bulb fitting on here, but obviously it's corroded, or what happens sometimes you get a bad contact, that melts, so people cut it off and put these horrible fittings on, which does the job. But you can actually buy from any car retailer, you know, accessory store, an actual proper socket that fits onto there, and you can solder it in and do a really nice job of it. But for now, what you can do is just that connection block there, disconnect that, and that will remove the whole headlight assembly. Put that to one side. Now the next stage, screwdriver, is removing the clocks. So if you look under here, you've got a screw there and a screw over here, and there's meant to be one there as well, but that one was missing. So, but you've got 3 screws basically. Undo them screws, this will pop off. So you just lift these clocks out of the rubber grommets, turn it over. Now if you look on the back side, you will see screws that go all the way around the perimeter of the clock case. There's only a few in here because I had it apart yesterday, but I knew I was going to take it back apart to show you guys a step by step. Just be careful of these because they're tiny, so easy to lose. And what you also need is a nice thin screwdriver, like that. Right. Tiny little screws. And that just comes up like that, as you can see. Now, the next stage, you'll notice this whole circuit board and LCD screen is actually secured. Again, if you flip it back over, you'll see lots of little recessed holes which have screws in. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus this, I haven't showed you this part, but there's a rubber grommet here as well, which obviously seals the wires going in, but there's 2 screws you'll need to take out, which is there and there. Pull that back, slide it down the wire so it gives you enough room to pull the circuit board out. We'll go ahead and take these screws out. Wires through, without pulling surround off. Like so. Now if you look down the back side of here, is it that side or this side? It's this side. I know, maybe it is this side, yeah. So yeah, if you look in there, you'll see 2 rusty parts of the circuit board. Now there was a little resistor there, which looks like that one there, but what's happened is obviously water or moisture's got in, sat in the bottom of this casing, so that circuit board's been in water and it's corroded the circuit board and obviously the resistor, and that's why you get the flashing, it doesn't work. But obviously you're going to be replacing this clock, so that's a step-by-step how to replace a clock. Yeah, all done.